Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Harry Sky Realty's video blog. I'm Harry Sky. How are you all this morning? I have a short time with you guys this afternoon, I should say. I will be going to bed for a while. So, couple updates for you all right? So I got home, I checked my email, and I was like, oh, cool. So I had to use my phone tablet while sitting on the toilet. So I was actually doing my business. That's how I do my emails. Usually it's on the toilet. And so, anyway, so what happened was, hold on a sec, everyone. Chloe, reason he's barking is because someone's pounding on the wall. Okay. Well, you lost your ability, Pop. So, I'm going to go back to my video. So, last night I have to tell you, Chloe mixed me up some drinks. I was watching NBC for a while, and then I went to put in my movie I rented for like $5, and Amazon rental, and then I passed out. I had like eight cognacs in me, and I woke up this morning, minor headache, and I said, "Hey, Chloe, where's my phone?" She says, "Oh, I used it all night last night." And I said, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, I used it all night." Excuse me for 1 second. No. So anyway, before I went to bed last night, Chloe was on the phone to her mom. Her mom was all doing this happy dance, like woot woot, biting one, and everywhere I go today, right? I'm walking down the street, right? So last night, Chloe goes out and gets dinner. She's like celebratory dinner, and then she says, "You better be awake. You bet be awake to go to breakfast." I'm like, "But you got dinner." She says, "It doesn't matter. This is what I promised you." Well, so she goes out, comes back with dinner, and then feeds me, and then I pass out with all the cognac in me. Wake up with a minor headache, and then I'm sitting around and I'm going, telling Chloe, "Yeah, I'd like to get my thing started." And she's like, "No, can't do it while you're drinking." So then what happened was this morning, I get up and I decided before going out, I had to wake Chloe up. So I woke Chloe up. And when I woke Chloe up, and she's like, "You ready to go?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, pretty much." So last night when I woke up from my sleep, I decided to turn around and watch almost all of season 3 of the cartoon President on Showtime. I figured, I'm paying for Showtime. I might as well use the damn thing. I use HBO more, so. But I keep watching The Comey Rule, too. I just love that movie. Jeff Daniels. Great actor, I'd love to meet Jeff Daniels, not Jack Daniels. I don't want to meet the original Jack Daniels. He's dead anyways. But so anyways, I'm sitting around, and no, I told Pee Wee last night that I'm really getting fucking tired of everywhere I go. Look at this. Loose. Means I got a brush, but we don't even have shampoo and conditioners. I sent Chloe to get it. She's like, just order it online. So sometime today, I got to place a small order on Amazon for some Christmas stickers and a couple other things. But anyways, I was talking to Chloe about and so she turns around, right? And so this morning we're walking downtown. Sheriff stopped and said, "Hey, Rita, how you doing? What's going down?" I go, "Oh, nothing much." It was just like, "I haven't seen you in like 3 weeks. Where have you been holed up?" I was like, "Oh, I'm at home, avoiding the coronavirus." And so this morning I emailed my cousin-in-law and I said, "Look, I frankly want assassin." I said, I frankly I'm going out. Well, her message was, that is so great that you're going out. Hold on a sec. Yeah. Hold on. So, all right. So, picked up some coffee for Jose today. Took pictures, so he'll be getting his soon. So he gets his Christmas present early. So, anyways, I gotta plug my phone in too. So Chloe unplugged it, and I don't know where the charger went. But anyways, what's up, Assassin? So I want to tell you a couple stories, okay? So last night I was talking to my cousin-in-law, and I asked her because when she was out here, she was talking about Civil War when she came to visit me. Her and Corey, they were talking about if I had extra ammo or whatever, I should give it to them. And I'm like, so anyway, she was talking about ammo and stuff the other day. See, that's the plug for the phone. Yeah, I get it, Mop. That's my one thing. Is this the phone charger I need? Yep. Okay, so anyways, hold on a sec. Everyone, I gotta turn the light off in the hall. Don't want to waste electricity now. So anyways, so what happened was I went ahead and I told my cousin that I don't support Civil War. There's so many people talking about Civil War right now, Civil War against the Bidenites and the Trumpers. So, last night I was asking Pee Wee, what the fuck do we do? Do we prepare for a lockdown? Or is the rumors going around on the internet, rumors, by the way, just rumors, that we're going to go to Civil War? Now, mind you, that is something that's scary. I mean, it's like, and another thing is my family was talking about, Civil War, like him, Sassy agrees that the Second Amendment will not be infringed. But let me tell you what's going on with the Second Amendment. All right. Now, right now, I don't know how many Senate seats are still being waited on, right? So what happened is they turned around with the Senate, right? And they turned around and they're talking about how there's special elections, which means if there's 48, that means there's 4 seats remaining, right? So they're like right now they say there's like 48. So it says here that there's 48, 279 to 214. And frankly, I'm starting to wonder if we have, let's see, Arizona's only moved up 1% in the last 24 hours. Colorado hasn't even been finished. Iowa hasn't finished. Georgia could have been finished. Florida could have been certified. Michigan, Minnesota, and Nevada. Okay, so I'm hoping for things about the Senate races, Here we go. Senate. So 48, 1 gained, 2 seats gained, lost 1 seat. Key states of, let's see, Alaska is still, Alabama is Tuberville. Arizona is Kelly. Hickenlooper for Colorado. Purdue and Ossoff, Alaska. Georgia, Warmock, Loifer, Collins, and Lieberman. So Georgia has 2. Iowa has Ernst and Marshall. So, and then McConnell, Collins, Peters. We gained Peters, I believe. Yeah, no, he's an incumbent. Daines, Tillis, and Cunningham. So North Carolina is a thing with 1.8 votes in North Carolina. South Carolina is Graham. And Texas is Corrin. So they could gain several more Senate seats. And when that happens, hey, Pee Wee. So when that happens, you know damn good and well in January, everyone, when those Senate seat runoffs, if there is a Democratic flip, it will be flipping Democratic in January, which means between now and January, Mitch McConnell could lose his seat as majority leader. But that would turn around and say, look, with both House and Senate and the president being no, excuse me. Moppy, come here. No, knock it off. No, knock it off. Mama's sleeping. Since she wants to be called Mommy Chloe, she's sleeping, and the neighbor's hammering. Guess he wants to keep me up too for a bit. So anyway, so what happened was, that is something I wanted to share with you all. There's a lot of people talking about civil war, literally all over the net between the Trumpers and the Bidenites. You know, they're like, well, the Trumpers say if Biden takes away their guns, civil war. Or some of the Trumpers are saying we're having civil war anyways because the election was stolen. And yet, I was sitting there this morning, and the lady that made the biscuits and gravy gave us sausage patties to go with our biscuits. So we had biscuits, sausage patty, and gravy. Telling you, it was a damn good breakfast this morning. So anyways, like I said, great day, Great day. Yeah, I keep getting new accounts spying on me, I think, on Instagram, So, anyways, so all these people talking civil war, I asked my cousin, should we prepare for civil war or should we prepare for lockdowns? And she was like, fuck lockdowns. They tried taking our guns. There's going to be civil war. Then she said, it sucks to be me that I don't have any weapons. So I guess, I'll have to fight for my own rights or whatever, to make sure I stay alive. So, how are you doing, Pee Wee? Why'd you dump Twitter, sis? Come on, tell me. I dumped everything except for Instagram. Poppy! No. You hear that upstairs, everyone? Moppy! Come here. Poppy. No. Knock it off. So, anyways, what happened, Pee-wee? Let me see. Conservative, they blocked everything. Conservatives blocked. What about, let's see. Conservatives blocked. So what do you mean conservatives? You mean, are you telling me, Pee-wee, are you telling me that because you believe in Trump, they're taking away your First Rights Amendment? Really? That sucks. That royally sucks, I tell you. Oh, I got 2 emails that came in. 2 emails. So, Chloe took me to breakfast today. Went down to the clothing shop. I gotta email my sister real quick. There we go. So I just had to ask my sister Melissa. I married her and her wife, and I said, "How's the election? Pretty crappy, eh?" You know. So Chloe just posted a couple out about 15 minutes ago. Twitter posted something about Chloe posting something about Biden. Harris winning. I know. They've been fact checking everything. I saw a report a little bit ago about how they're pushing for Biden to accept defeat, or not Biden, Trump accept defeat. And one of the things is they fact checked like 4 or 5 Republicans, including Trump, and saying this is being disputed. Are you serious? You're gonna dump your 5,000? So, anyways, you're serious. You're gonna dump your Pride and Joy Facebook thing? Let's see. I also met people would be wasting time going to war with non-believers who think the system works. It's not them who are responsible for the corruption. No, it's the Republicans and Democrats. But then again, I already told you. Oh, surprise, surprise. They fact check everything you post. They even check President. Oh, I know. I saw that today. And that's something that's sad as hell, Sad as hell. I gotta check on a price today, too, real quick. Chloe and I were talking Christmas, and I was like, yeah, I'd like to get that, and I'm also thinking about dumping my Facebook page with 5,000 members because everything being fact checked by liberal left that I post. You gotta be shitting me again. You're gonna dump it because of it? Oh, that was your pride and joy. Assassin, I want to play Among Us later. Assassin is like trying to argue. Facebook is the new census. Assassin, exactly. I'm serious for it. Damn. And I thought it was just me that was kind of worried, Pee Wee. So you're going to dump your. Yeah. I'm not. Sorry to say, Assassin, because when I get done here, I'm going to bed. I haven't gone to bed yet. So sorry to say, I'm just up for a bit chilling, talking to you guys, about whatever. Plus, my phone's charging anyways. So had to charge it because Chloe drained the app when she was using Skype last night. She made like tons of phone calls to her grandma, her grandpa, her mom. Her mom called her grandpa. She said she had so many calls. She even called her friends in Ohio and Arizona. The number was so busy apparently that we had to pay for another $3 plan for another 2,000 minutes, or whatever. No. I didn't say I wanted to play. Cam said he wanted to play. I said I'd play later. Right now, I'm not going to play, bro, because I'm going to be going to bed. So, anyways, back to my story. So, Chloe got dinner last night, like I said, nice as hell. And this morning, I'm walking down to breakfast. And Chloe says, oh, I'm going to cut through this way so I don't have to go to the courthouse across the street. So Moppy's pulling and tugging and pooping, and so I had to go use another can. So I was, and then I went to the breakfast place and it was just packed. People were waiting outside with 41 degrees and a wind chill that felt like it was 36. So I was like, so as we're walking on, people are stopping me and being going, how about that election? And I'm like, oh, yeah, how about it? And they're like, it's great. Great. They were talking about how they're so happy Biden got in. I turned around and was an asshole, and I said, well, sucks to be you. You'll be in lockdown. Oh, don't worry. The government's going to give us $2,000 a month when Biden gets in. I said, yeah, but until then, what are you going to do? Oh, we'll just use an ad. They were waiting to get into the restaurant for breakfast. And they had the audacity to tell me that they were going to go to the churches and the advocacy centers, get their rent and other things covered. And I'm like, dude, you don't see me begging for food, begging for help. And I'm just shaking my head like, fuck that. What's iPatriot.com? iPatriot? What is that? Let me see. iPatriot? iPatriot's gun in it. iPatriot.news. All right. So, YouTube goes full police state? That seems interesting. Let me see what this is. I see. So, this one I'm curious about. YouTube? Uh-huh. Oh. Wow. Anyways. Whoops. Let's just move that there and go over here. Are you so you're really gonna change your people to go to a different website because you don't trust Facebook anymore? I Patriot, huh? Anyways, so like I said, I didn't say I wanted to play. I said maybe later, man, but bedtime soon. So anyways, so this morning, like I said, I'm walking along and there's these people stopping and saying, "How about that news of the president?" I'm like, eh. So I went to another place, sat down to get breakfast this morning, and Chloe says, "Yeah, I want to get breakfast." And Lady said, "Sure." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take an order of biscuits and gravy." And she says, "You know what's really good with it? We're doing this today is sausages on it." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So she gave us a sausage patty each, or 2 sausage patties each. And then on the way, before getting the bill, because Chloe paid, it was cheaper than the other place. Chloe turned around and liked it because I put sausage on it. So So the guys standing around and they're like all talking like praise Biden, he won, praise Biden. And I'm just sitting there like, can I have a refill of coffee? Oh yes, ma'am. Whatever. Just give me the fucking coffee. And I didn't say that. And they're like, and I'm like, ugh. They don't even use. I'm like, your drip coffee sucks. But the biscuits and gravy are outstanding. The lady asked me why I didn't want the fucking potatoes. And then when I asked for another dish because it's like $3 extra. They're throwing it in, right? So they said there's an omelet for you. So there's this Denver omelet, right? There's like this much grease in the bottom of the entire plate with the omelet, and I'm sitting there going, "Yeah, is this good for my heart?" You know. So you want to go here? Let me see. What is this? All right. So it's still a new program. And all right, cool. The Spoon app. Well, that's good to know, brother. It's good to know. But anyways, like I said, there's so many people talking about civil war, Bidenites against Trumpites, and Trumpites against Bidenites, and to me, I'm like, we don't need. I don't support war. I don't support murders. I don't support killings. And then on top of all of it, I got down to the coffee shop because one of the things that I wanted to go was bacon. So I asked for a side order of bacon. They gave us plenty of bacon. So I got down, got my real espresso at the coffee shop, got some coffee for several people, and then I minded my own business. And The deep state globalists who need to go. Well, we all have our entitlement opinions. The thing is what is the deep state? What are globalists? So I got someone asking me about SSI, and I'm like, SSI gives you this much. All right, so some people I think are jackasses. I see. The deep state is the rich people. How are they taking away our rights, Pee Wee? So Facebook shut down his live stream on election night because that's where he goes to YouTube, man. Money and personal gain is being favored over the well-being of people in our government. Well, again, I don't know what I can see anymore. I mean, literally, honestly, I'm still trying to figure out, censoring us. Well, okay, let's talk about censor for a minute, Pee-wee. How is it bad that they're censoring it? I mean, what is it? They're going after all the Trumpers now, and they're basically removing everything that's an anti-Biden, and they're removing everything that the pro-Trumpers like, I should say. I mean, that's what I'm asking. I mean, literally. So they're censoring us because of the pro-Trumpers and the anti-Bidens, and because of it, they're taking down all the pro-Trumper stuff. Is that what you're saying? So hold on. So the pro-conservative people like yourself, Pee-wee, is having your rights stripped on Facebook and all that due to the fact that you lost. Look, problem is, we the people is ready for change. So, I'm trying to clarify a few things, everyone. No one lost yet. Yeah, well, you do know that between now and inauguration, they might force President Trump to concede. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. I mean, literally, 90% of the American people accept that Biden's the president. Literally, there's nothing that can. So my sister's a Trumper, and she says her and her wife are Trumpers. They're lesbian, and they said, "Look, Donald Trump needs a fair election, a new, clean, fair election 4 years from now, and give him a third term." Well, the Constitution says 2 terms, but the problem is my thing is there's only 2 options. They can recount everything first while it goes through and they file lawsuits. That's something I saw. Or he can just give in. And apparently half the Trump White House is telling him just to concede. The only other half is his wife and his sons are telling him to keep fighting. He's not going to be getting in. That's the thing. This election's over. Sorry to say it. The Supreme Court might just recuse themselves from the entire, recuse themselves from the entire election matters. What is it?
Alex Trebek just died.
Alex Trebek just died? The Jeopardy guy just died, everyone. Chloe just came out to tell me this. Alex Trebek, rest in peace. Yep, breaking news. Alex Trebek just passed away. He was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic. Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. Rest in peace, Alex Trebek. Well, let's see what Pee Wee's saying, Hold on.
I wonder what Jeopardy's going to be like now.
I don't know.
The album.
No one has lost until, but the Supreme Court can turn around and deny it. They can recuse themselves. Or they can go to the Supreme Court. Or they're going to basically do the recounting of the votes and then find out Biden still has the votes. And then they're going to turn around and basically laugh at Donald Trump as he's escorted out of the White House on January 20th. Or two, they're just going to find fraud. And then they're going to take care of it. I mean, look, I've been hearing rumors, Pee Wee, that there's going to be civil war one way or another between the Bidenites and the Trumpites. I do not know if Trump will lose this. I'm sure he probably will, but not before the left has exposed and they are liars and cheaters. Now it's proven. Proven or not, the problem is they're going to get away with it. Look. They can get away with a lot of crap. Yes, we know the election is fraud. But there's not much they can do. The media has already gobbled up that vice president is not president-elect. For a total 12. Yes, Sassy, I know what you're saying, but it won't happen under the Constitution. The Constitution says 2 terms when they amended it. Chloe, what did Chloe say? Who cares what Chloe said? They would just replace him. Well, what did Chloe say? She said, I wonder Who's taking over for Alex Trebek? Who's doing it? Is that what you meant? It's not going to be Trump 2024. Trump's going to be fighting this entire thing. The problem is he's going to either concede because the world countries are, doing whatever. The deep dark people, that we don't know, the wealthy in the country, or he could turn around and do other issues. Oh, yes. Look, Sassy, the election's done and over with. If you read CNN, if you read the Washington Post, Seattle Times, all these places, NBC, CBS, PBS, they are all calling Biden president-elect. I don't know about Fox, though. Fox is a different breed. So, I go through all the news channels I can, even in other countries like in Australia, New Zealand, parts of Asia with American newspapers, Europe and the English-speaking newspapers. They all talk about Vice President or President-elect and Vice President-elect Biden Harris. So, who are you talking about, Pee Wee? You talking about Chloe or something else, man? I'm trying to follow you, Pee Wee. Who cares? I think what I want media will not own my mind. I can understand that one, but that one doesn't make sense. What are you saying? The media. We know the media. You know, but that thing, fuck them. Who gives them a rat's ass? What they say? That's the one that confuses me. $70 million people do not read their shit. Well, I hope 70 million people didn't read their shit. That would be very funny sitting there. I was reading my shit in the bathroom. Now I'm not loaded. I just, that one, if you're talking about Chloe, she was just curious, Pee Wee, who was going to be the next game host. But I think they already chose one, didn't they? So, the guy that's doing it right now, or girl, depending if it's girl, Now that's what I'm saying. Oh, the media, right. The media is keeping everything closed. They don't want any one of us to know what's going on. That's why I was saying to Chloe today on our walk, I said, I think the media is running a scam. And that's what I told Chloe, because it doesn't make sense. But Trump had all the votes, and they're not even talking about 293 votes. Or was it 291? Anyways, in that ballpark. And yet, again, Trump should have been the president. I even explained that at the restaurant and the coffee shop today. And they looked at me like I was the scum of the universe. So, bottom line is, the media is basically turning around and censoring everything. I mean, that's what I was trying to get from Pee Wee, because Facebook is censoring everything, and Instagram and Twitter, then we got some real problems with violations of the First Rights Amendment. And that's where these companies need to be sued, or these companies need to pay the people a fee for violating their civil rights. Plain and simple. Otherwise, what happens? Companies go unchecked, and then let's just say they decide $50 billion is what they want for Facebook, or $500 billion, and then they sell, right? Then it's the responsibility of someone else to maintain Facebook. I mean, literally, it's completely right. We're being censored. Yes, that's what I was just going to say. I now understand a little bit more about the deep state. I will be Googling it, but as I said to Chloe, there's got to be some outside force helping the Democrats do what they did. Chloe's like, who cares? But yeah, I was thinking something similar, if that's what you're talking it is, because there's got to be some power. Because for everything I've seen on the news, it doesn't add up. And I usually stream NBC all the time. So because I stream NBC or ABC or CBS or PBS or whatever, CNN I won't pay for. If it isn't free, I'm not streaming it. So, all the numbers don't add up. I'm still trying to figure out how the Democrats did what they did in all 50 states. Was my ballot counted? No one knows. I've heard Donald Trump talk about the deep state, but I never actually put any thought into the deep state, That is what I want to say, 79 days news. Oh, yeah, that's that stuff from that one guy, Alex Jones, right? So, but yeah, the mainstream media, including the internet, is censoring everything. And that is where I draw the line, because, First Rights Amendment should be protected, groups should be protected. Instead, they're shutting down everything or censoring it. To me, It's not good, and then, with the media blacking everything out, they're making it harder and harder to making it harder and harder to get anything done, and that is really the big picture here, literally. I mean, when it comes to, everything going on, we have to just prepare it in our own way, do our own research, and yet it doesn't work, So, doesn't work because it's all hard, so you gotta basically plan. And I hope that everything gets better and better over time. Now, I will be doing research on the deep state, no questions asked. And then from there, I'll make my own decision. Oh, that reminds me, I need to do that price thing real quick. So, but yeah, the mainstream media, if they're really censoring things, that's something that couldn't be cool. But Facebook can do it because they have a terms of service, because they're not charging you for service. You're using their website and everything else, and they're making money off of ads. Then to them, you're just a number to them. Facebook, I mean. Definitely do that. Yeah, I'll look at that Alex Jones thing. Anyways, you check on Best Buy and that other place. So, saved items coming soon. Damn, it's coming soon. Unavailable nearby. Is it still available? You gotta be fucking kidding me. It says it's goldfish baked snack crackers. Flavor blasted extra cheddar. Yeah, I got like a bunch of these. So, anyways, gotta check out another price. I'm gonna check Amazon too. Alright, there we go. There we have it. Yep. December 24th. Great. Well, better go do my last check. We gotta just play it by ear, Yes, well, the First Amendment's, I agree there, but you gotta remember, Sassy, the other problem is online. They're basically censoring a lot of shit. Well, I'm still waiting to read in the newspaper about all these people talking about after the election there was going to be chaos and anarchy. I'm still wondering and waiting to see that one. All right, that's cool. Well, the problem is again, is encroaching on the First Rights Amendment, anyways. And second, I mean, look, everyone's talking Civil War, everyone's talking about other crap. Oh, email came in. Ha. Peaceful, yes, but what about non um, peaceful? I mean, have we had what the hell is this? Okay, cool. I'll just say nice. So, anyways, like I said, everything's going down the shitter. And because of it, we don't know what's going to happen to the stock market. We don't know if something's going to happen somewhere else. Making sure I don't have any more. All right, cool. Who's protesting, Sassy? Is it the Trumpites or is it the Bidenites? Mainstream media. I'm still trying to find out information about the Senate race. Ooh, this is a good one. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Wow. Revote. Interesting. Supreme Court, it's not going to get to the Supreme Court, you know. Hmm. Huh. Okay. Interesting report. Sorry, they made this thing really long. Wow. Wow. So that was an interesting news. So the news was that they're talking about what happened with the election, and it was an interesting read, but I think the dark side of things are going to keep um, Biden in. So that was the report I got. So someone messaged me. What up? My cousin said she bought new washer and dryer. Okay, now we're in a pandemic, right? They got this nice truck and they're buying nice things, and yet they're buying a washer and dryer during a pandemic, updating their uh, current set. So she's like, I want to give you the washer and dryer, and I'm like, no. I was like, no. because, the manager's not that generous here and we don't have hookups. So, anyways, my family wanted to offer me a washer and a dryer. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a great evening. I don't want to spend all night doing this. So, and with the comments petered out, I'm going to relax with my favorite show right now, Cartoon President. So, please add surprise. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions, hit the like button, and subscribe button. That's wholesome funny for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs. Thanks for watching, everyone. God bless you.